Hey guys, welcome. Sean here, Revilo. Some of you may know me from my YouTube videos on my gaming side, TheReviloZA. I've done a little bit of a change up. I'm not doing so many more videos on YouTube around gaming anymore. I have picked up a new hobby, and I'm so excited to share this with you, just to show you what I've done in the last probably about 2.5 months. I have to my wife's disliking, well, not disliking, but you know, with a really type of face, changed my lounge a little bit, and I've gone down the aquarium route. So I've picked up a hobby and gone back into tropical fish after 15 years out of the hobby. And yeah, I'd love to show you my tanks that I've got. So we're in my lounge at the moment, okay, and we'll start with a big tank, and then I'll show you my 2 additionals that I've added on, and then yeah, let me know what you think about it. And great, awesome. So this is tank number 1. So this is my 5-foot 630 liter aquarium, okay, in all its beautiful glory. Oh, I must mention, I did buy myself a fiddle leaf plant. Loving my fiddle leaf plant, it's growing like amazing. I did all the plumbing on by myself. I basically set this tank up, so you know, if we go to the back here, you can see this is the plumbing that I did on the tank. Got the lights, they are suspended from the roof, but I'm loving this tank. I mean, this is my pride and joy. Got all my, let me step back a little bit here, had the cupboards done. Behind these cupboards, and I'll show you in a few minutes, behind these cupboards are, well, behind the cupboard is a 1.2 meter sump that is filtering the tank. Yeah, so a little bit of a close-up on the fishies. Hopefully it will be able to set in. I've got a nice community going, got a beautiful little plant setups going in the tank. They've just been fed, so they're super excited. If I come over here, they will actually come and have a look for me, you know, to say, Dad, are you going to give us more food? And no, guys, you've eaten enough, you guys are pigs. But I've got a little hide over there that I 3D printed out of PETG filament with my 3D printer, so they can hide in there. I do have, well, I've got neons in here. I've got a whole assortment of fish inside the tank. The tank is looking absolutely amazing. Like I said, it's been running for just over 2 months. It's almost 3 months now, and yeah, I haven't had any loss of fishes due to water parameters. Water parameters are amazing. I do have a few losses over there. If you see in the back of the tank there, I've got 2 massive 50mm outlets. I have put a wave maker in there just to blow the fishes away from the outlets, because they're inquisitive, and they, like you can see, there's my little blue ender, if I'm not mistaken, Japan blue ender swimming around there. They get inquisitive of what's happening there, and then they go sit against that inlet where the water's going into the sump, and the suction is massive over there. So I've just put a little wave maker there that can just blow it away, so they don't go near it. Obviously I've got the inlets over there, and water coming in, and then, oh yes, I said I would just a brief. So down the bottom there is a 1.2 meter biological sump filter running there, and that's circulating roughly about 5,500 liters per hour. Got a really good heater in the tank. It's automated. Everything is automated on the tank. Lights come on automatically in the morning. They run for 7 hours a day on the tank. I do have a 3 kilowatt inverter that is purely running just the aquariums. So I do have solar on the house. I've got a 5 kilowatt solar inverter on the house, running the house. But in the event that I have any trips on any plugs, it'll also trip my inverter. So I purchased myself a 3 kilowatt inverter just to run the tanks. In the event that I have a power failure in the house and I'm not at home, I don't have the worry of the tanks, pumps, filters and heaters turning off. Okay, so that is my 5 foot, 630 liters in the tank, about I don't know, it's probably about 200 liters in the sump, so 6, 7, 8, yeah, 839, I don't know, you know, can do the calculations, but that is my sump tank. Then my second stretch went, and I expanded a bit, and I'm going to just swoop over to the first tank. This is my Neocaridina shrimp tank. This is the first Neocaridina shrimp tank that I set up. I've got beautiful little red Neocaridina. I can't remember exactly the names, but they crystal reds, red Neocaridinas. Yes, I do have some red ram's horn snails in there, but this is my Neocaridina tank, and it's a shrimp tank. It's only got shrimp in it. I've probably got about 16, 17 little shrimp in there at the moment, running on a full spectrum light at the top, so plant growth is beautiful in this tank. It's absolutely amazing. And then that wasn't enough, so if we step back, I had to have another shrimp tank. And I couldn't give up. So these are my blue shrimp that are down the bottom there, and yes, obviously I've got a red ram's horn snail that is also sitting there enjoying some of the foods, and we got some tiny babies right at the bottom there. You can see them. Oh, they're so small. Another red ram's horn sitting right there. This is my second shrimp tank, and guys, to be honest with you, I don't know, you know, there's, and don't hate me on this, you know, there's a lot of things that go around. If you do your research online, they say if you set up a shrimp tank, it needs to stand for at least 2 months. This tank, as it stands here, has been running probably about 2.5, 3 weeks. Okay, I actually cycled this tank for 1 week before I added shrimp, and I haven't had a single shrimp loss. The water parameters are perfect in this tank, so you know what, don't believe everything you read online. But yeah, so looking at my lounge, oh, I've got my beautiful peace lily over here. I actually want to plant this in the tank, so you know, above the tank. Go and research it, you can see what they do with peace lilies. Put it in, and then I bought another one over here. Okay, and I've got a little aquascape that I want to do over here. Just, it's not a tank, it's just a, like Mom's favorite over there. It's not a tank, but I'll get to that in some time. So I want to plant these in the tank. They help dissolve nitrates and nerites and I don't know, you know, it just helps with overall tank conditioning. But in essence, if we step back a little bit and have a look at my living room, excuse the buckets on the side, I was busy with a bit of a clean up and that, and but yeah, this is what my living room is looking like, and this is what I've been doing. So yeah, that's what I've been doing for a couple of weeks. But hey, you know what, stick around. Things are only going to get better from here, and bigger and bolder and grow more. I've got to show you this. So on the big tank, okay, at the back here, I've got a full spectrum light. If I go around and show you here and I turn it on, so there it is at the top. So now what this light tends to do is it helps a bit with plant growth. It also enhances the colors of the fish. So look at that. I mean, they are beautiful. My neons are beautiful. All the fish's colors just pop when you have this light on. Plant growth, it enhances plant growth. Yes guys, I can accelerate the plant growth with CO2. It's an expensive setup to start CO2. Once it's running, then it's not so expensive, but you know, it's quite expensive if you kick it off. But yeah guys, let me know what you think. Give me some advice. I'm always open to that. Hit a like, hit a thumbs up, that helps me grow, and we'll see where we go from this. Love it, and thank you for taking this journey with me.